Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Raptor X Games. Today we are getting back into Vintage Story, and after successfully completing the hammer in the last video, we now have everything that we need to start really getting into iron, or not iron, but metal manufacture. So we've got 128 units of copper. It'll make 128 pieces, little nuggets. It'll make 5 units of copper. I am going to go ahead and grab some clay here. And, oh, actually we've got even more, so we've got 90 there as well. Slate, stone, crucible, we take out of here. I'm going to grab the soybean. So let's put those back. There we go. So now we've got a full 128, like 208 units of copper. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get into here. There's another 9. We've got plenty of it now. I'm going to go ahead and get into here. And I'm going to see about making an anvil. So I suppose I should look and just make sure. Good, okay. I'm going to go ahead and we'll start with that. We need an anvil cast. There we go, raw anvil mode. So we're going to go ahead and start making this. While we do that, if you've not yet, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Attempting to grow the second channel here. Fortunately, YouTube doesn't monetize unless you've got, or doesn't really promote the channel unless you've got monetization. So I'm attempting to increase that if I can. Anything that you guys can do to watch or to share, whatever, that'll help with that endeavor. I've been doing a little bit of research online and attempting to figure out exactly what I'm going to need for making my way through the winter here. And it appears that I'm going to need to do a decent amount of farming, so you know, to really survive through the winter. And to do that, we're gonna need some medium fertility soil. So after we get this baking, we're probably going to go off on a little bit of a trip and see if we can find some more. Let's do this. See if we can find some more, or some vintage. Can't think right now while I'm doing this. See what we can do to find some medium fertility soil, because that's really what's holding this back. There we go. And it looks like this is 2. Just remember doing this the first time on my primary world and being, oh my goodness, it takes so long to get all of this made up, and it really was just a case of I didn't know all the different commands to be able to do all of this efficiently. There we go. Okay, so that's get that. We're going to go ahead and we'll place that down there. We're going to need some extra dry grass here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of that. And then we should have plenty of sticks sitting around. I've still got some of those. And then I'm just going to use firewood on this one. It's going to take a little while to actually complete. I'm told that we can probably head south and find some good area. So, or some fertile, medium fertility soil. So, good. All right, and then let's pop in here, and we're gonna get. That's not what we need. There we go. Some firewood. And I've got an axe somewhere in here, if I remember. One's hammer. It's not in there either, huh? I may need to make one then. There we go. Thankfully these are still relatively cheap. Alright, so it's there. Put that over. Okay, good. I'm gonna go ahead and there we go. And we'll grab our torch here quickly. And we'll light that up. There we go, perfect. Alright, so let's see here. Nighttime. We've got monsters that'll be coming out here potentially over the next over today. So I think I'm probably going to wait until nighttime, or roll around to the next day before we get too much further there. Stunted due to heat will only yield 50%. Growing turnips, that might be more of a moisture 25%. Alright, let's grab our watering can here. Don't know that there's really any way to shade these effectively, so may as well water those as well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll put this back away. Got some charcoal. Actually, you know what I'm going to try and do? We've got some blue clay. There we go. We've got a bunch of slate cobblestone. It's only 16. Alright, let's go ahead and put those there. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'll just add a little bit more area into the house. That's interesting. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and put those up on the top, just like that. Okay, perfect. Just gonna go ahead and we'll put this down. There we go. Okay, let's see. We've got a couple of meals. We've got plenty of red currants. We've got some carrots. Those are good for 20 days still. So, do we have a crock or something in here that I can put those into? Not that way, apparently. Nope. Okay, yeah, so there's no way to do that then. 17 days or 20 days? 17's fine. And turn them into something here in a bit. Okay, so that's north. So we want to head this way then. We really want to get to potentially to get to some higher fertility soil. I'm gonna head over and see about getting some more copper here. I don't know exactly how much of it I'm actually going to need to make the anvil, so growing carrots, those mature carrots. Alright. Have to get some of those here in the near future as well, and our sunflowers should be coming up. It should be wrapping up here pretty soon as well. Let's see. Those are mature as well, and those are almost mature. So we should be able to get a decent amount of those. Those are utility. Speaking some rain coming up here pretty soon. Let's see here. There we go. Head over to our first deposit of copper here. Somewhere right about here. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll just start digging this area out. We've got the slate gravel. Watch on those cave-ins. It's the slate rock. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll start digging that out as well. Hopefully we can stumble upon some copper here. Just use the old prospecting trick. Just kind of dig ourselves a little spiral staircase. And hopefully oh, there we go. Alright, native copper ore and granite rock. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and we'll start digging this out. Now we've probably hit too full in something or other. What can we take out of here? Charcoal. There we go. Native chunk. Alright. There we go. Actually, I should just actually I will, because it I think puts a bit of a disadvantage if you are holding your torch. There we go, versus having it in your offhand. So I'm just going to put it right there. Go ahead and dig out as much of this copper as we can. Go. Alright. I'm not sure if there's going to be more copper deeper down, so I'm just going to basically just leave this here. There's no point really in filling it in. There we go. Alright, so that appears to be everything out of this deposit. There we go. I guess the sun was already up there. Okay, let's see here. We got, was that 24 pieces? It's not too bad. And I know we've got a couple other pieces, a couple other locations. One over here. There we go, perfect. Alright. Go ahead and dig this out further. Oh goodness. That's a thunderstorm. I thought we were getting a cave in or something. I go, no, get out! Go ahead and dig back around here in the semicircle here. Back on in itself. There we go. There's some more copper. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Alright, let's see here. What else can we... We'll end up dropping that, I think. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and we'll get rid of this and that. There we go, good. And some native copper. Break up a whole bunch more of this. We're gonna have a lot of copper here. Which is good, because we're gonna need quite a bit of it. I'm gonna see about making myself up some copper armor. Because if we're gonna go adventuring, I want to make sure that I'm protected as much as possible. You know, to have come this far and then lose everything because I didn't have the right armor and weapons and all that after being able to make them, that would be rather silly, so. And we've got all sorts of strange creatures and monsters and whatnot that are going to be popping out here shortly, so. I want to make sure that I'm properly prepared. Okay, good. More of them over here. Might be a good idea to put my that in there. There we go. There we go. So I can see a little better here. Oh, we got more copper down there. Excellent. This might end up being a rather large deposit. There's a whole bunch of it down here. Wear out my first pickaxe here. Or just about. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll climb out of here. And we'll make our way back home. That was quite a bit... I had quite a bit of daylight actually left. It may have been a bit of a waste of a day. No, it's not a waste. We got a decent amount of. There we go. I'll take that out so we don't have to worry about that. Oh goodness. Very high rift activity. We're gonna have to be careful actually here because with that gear turning that way. That means we may be running into some rather nasty stuff if we're not careful. Which I don't get it. It was turning the other way down below. I end up having to take some food and some goodies and just get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and we'll put the copper away. There we go. I'm going to take these with me. And I will take those as well. We've got some sticks and we're just going to get out of here. Oh, hang on. No, never mind. Okay, it stopped. That was kind of weird. Alright. No, we're good. Okay. So, let's see here. That's still cooking. We've probably got like another... It's going to be ready in the morning or so. Let's see here. What time is it? 5 o'clock and change. Alright, let's see here. We've already got the molten metal there. I'm going to go ahead actually and we'll just crack up the rest of that copper. I'm going to put that... Oh, there's a hammer. Okay, good. We're just going to go ahead and... There we go. We'll do that and we'll do that. Perfect. And that's a lot of copper now that we've got. So I don't really have any more charcoal. What if we got some blue clay? I'm gonna have to see about getting some more clay, surely. But what if we make ourselves a couple more things here? So, fox blade, a raw axe mold, hammer, health hammer, a hoe, a lamellay armor. Okay. Pickaxe, prospecting, shovel. We've already got the pickaxe. Let's do a quick look here. Let's take a quick look and just see. Armor, crafting mechanic. There we go. Shields, improvised, lamellay. Great lamellay of wood, copper, or bronze. Okay, so body lamellar and 4 pelts. Oiled hide, lump of fat, deer, goat, moose, black bear, brown bear, sun bear, panda bear, polar bear, fox, Arctic fox, gazelle, hyena, pig, raccoon, bighorn, sheep, and wolf. Alright, so we may be able to get some of those. I think the lamellay armor is going to be a little beyond our ability to make, though, at this point. Let's see how we make a chisel. Proper chisel, there we go. We have to create this with smithing. Anvil mold through clay forming, fire it, fill it with 900 units of copper or bronze. Also need a hammer. Smelt some ingots to be forged. Build a forge and fill it with charcoal. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to need a forge, which we make with bricks. Okay. Well, let's see here. We've got these, but we're going to need some more clay. So I'm going to go and look over here because I believe there was a whole bunch of it. In one of these little mounds. Is it this one? Nope, it wasn't that one. Slate sand. No, we've got a cracked farming vessel. we get? Cattails? A linen sack. Interesting. Alright, well, let's do this then. Aha! Okay. We've gained an extra 2 slots from all that. Excellent. And we've gotten some cattails. We'll have to see if we can make some more of those or something. Apparently that's... Can't break that down. Okay. Well, let's head back over to the house. And we're just going to go ahead and we'll sleep through the night. And then I think we're going to see about casting up that upper anvil. Let's see here. Hang on, where did all of my berries go? Were they... Ooh. They're back there. Alright. That was a bad idea then. Let's go see if we can get that back. We've lost it. Oh, hang on. Firewood. That's where that is, though. There we go. Alright. Alright, I think... There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll pick this stuff back up. There we go, perfect. Alright. Now we can go back home. Before it gets too much darker here and we start to get all sorts of nasty creatures running around. There we go, perfect. Alright. So we've learned a valuable lesson there. Don't just, yeah, we might be a little hungry too when we wake up in the morning. Don't just swap out your baskets. Yep, I know, we're working on it. There we go. Alright, so that's got some food. Cattails, good. We've got those back as well. Oh no. Pretty sure we've got something nasty out there. Yeah, we've got a monster of some sort out there. this may not have been the best place to settle. Alright, let's go. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll harvest this. A dead surface bowtorn. Whew, that was nasty. Alright, we've managed to elude that. Or I suppose kill it off would be the more appropriate descriptor. Alright, we've got our anvil. Go ahead and I'm going to put that in here. There we go. Go and place that down, and then we need 900 units. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to need some more copper. Not copper, we need some more charcoal. There we go. I think 4 should be enough. So we're going to go ahead and grab a crucible. There we go. And then... Wow, what were those? Alright. And then we're going to grab our copper. Is it? Yes, there we go. 5 units. I think we're going to need more than that, actually. $640,000. There we go, 900 units of copper. Okay, good. Close enough. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we'll put this into here to get it started. And we'll go ahead and ignite that. Excellent. Have some more food here. That away for right now. And I'm going to go... Oh, we've got some more charcoal there. Okay, good. I'm going to go and grab some of those sunflowers. There we go, good. That's 4, excellent. So we can make ourselves some more sunflower porridge. That was a nasty sound. I think this spot may not be the best for us, actually. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. That's my smoke. Okay. Go ahead, put this there, and do those, and do that. There we go. Now we've let that get too cold. What are these at? Temperature 700. Okay, good. Knows how to get that heated up a little ways. And then I'm going to go ahead and... Perfect. Grab this. And that should be plenty of that. Go ahead and light that up. Almost. Temperature 1086. Good, so those are melting. Go ahead and put this over there. Ooh. We may actually end up needing a little bit more charcoal. I'm going to go grab some more of that, because that'd be really silly for us to heat that all the way up and then have it go solid on us, because we don't have quite enough. There we go. Might actually need more than that, honestly. Seems to be getting used up really, really quickly. There's no reason I shouldn't use my my axe for this. Oh goodness. And that's going to have to be it for today's video, as I've run out of time again. It's gotten away from me. So I will see you all in the next video, where we'll go ahead and pour this, and we'll get our copper anvil. Alright everyone, take care. Ta-ta.